Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm not too sure how clearly you can hear me, but this is Kenton Chance of Eyewitness News, and I'm coming to you live from Rose Hall at the property of one of the Lambkins, and I am reporting as the explosive eruption of La Soufrière continues. We are physically quite a distance from the volcano. Nonetheless, we're in the orange zone actually, and this area uh, we're in the orange zone. Let's put it that way. And the volcano, uh, ordinarily you would have a very commanding view of the volcano from where we are. But the volcano began erupting explosively this morning. About 50 minutes ago, the residents of this property told me. And currently, there is heavy ashfall in the area, and we are going to be leaving soon. I'm trying my best to wear the proper protective gear. But this is just to give you a sense of what things are like. You can hear a lot of rumbling, and it's really dark on this side of this side of the community. This is the ocean down there, but you can't really see it. I can just see the wake of a vessel. Apparently, it might be the fast ferry that went down to Chateau earlier this morning to evacuate people. And this is towards the volcano, and this is the area inland of the country. So this is where you're seeing the rest of Rose Hall. So La Soufrière had been erupting effusively since December, and yesterday the officials, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, issued an evacuation order for people to evacuate. Evacuation took place into late last night. The order was given just before 5 p.m. and up to 11, almost midnight last night. We were in Barley witnessing the evacuation, and if you search this page, you would find a video of that. So hundreds of people have evacuated, but as we were coming down here this morning, we saw a number of streams of vehicles leaving the area with additional people evacuating. And down at Trimaka, we saw some people who are waiting transportation to be evacuated. So the situation here is that La Soufrière has erupted explosively, as I'm sure most of you might know by now, and the mountain is just rumbling as we speak. I'm not sure to what extent you can hear it, but there's just heavy rumbling there at La Soufrière. Yeah, so that's essentially the situation. This eruption comes today is the 9th of April, and the last time the volcano erupted, interestingly, was on a Friday, on Good Friday, the 13th of April, 1979, and we are having another April eruption just 42 years later. So quite a few people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines have actually lived through two explosive eruptions of this volcano. I mean, I think that's quite a thing. For me, myself, I'm not yet at the age where I could say that I've lived through two, but there are two. And just to give you a sense of what has happened since yesterday, the Prime Minister at his press conference, he said that two cruise lines would have offered to dispatch ships to St. Vincent. And this morning when I was in Kingston, I saw two of those cruise ships already in the harbor. They would help to evacuate persons to countries, neighboring Caribbean countries that have offered to receive evacuees. People have been taken to shelters in various parts of the country. Yes, people have been taken to various shelters in various parts of the country, including in Kingstown and other areas in the safe zone. So if you're just joining me, I'm coming to you live from Rose Hall. This is the highest inhabited community in St. Vincent, and it offers a very commanding view of the volcano, which is now erupting explosively, and therefore it's very difficult for one to see what you can essentially see is just the ash, and the sun is trying to peek through the clouds and the heavy ash here in St. Vincent. You know, even you can't see the coast, and even in some parts of the southern parts of the country, in the safe areas, you can it's very difficult to see. The ashfall is well, because I'm not very much accustomed to, I've never experienced this before, but to me, I would say that the ashfall is significant. There is somebody who lives in this house again. Whitney, would you be willing to talk to me live on Facebook? Okay, you want to come up here or you want to do it down there? You can keep your, so this is one of the residents of the house. And that feed that we shared on Eyewitness News this morning was from her. And this is to give you a sense of how much ash has fallen since I came here. This is my camera and I need to pick it up from here. Okay, so this is Whitney. Whitney, can you tell me your name?
Janelle Lampkin.
Okay, so this is Janelle Lampkin, and she lives in this property across from the volcano. And you witnessed the eruption this morning. What can you tell us about that?
Oh, well, at first we heard a rumbling. It was rumbling a few hours in between, and then my dad was outside and he told me to come and see this quickly. So came outside and I started doing a live recording on Facebook. So it was exciting and scary at the same time.
Exciting, you say?
Yeah, it's something to witness. It's part of history, to be a part of history. But the only thing that worries me is the asphalt and the gas. So I think that's the only thing that's worrying me for now.
Can you describe what you actually saw this morning?
Again, we were seeing the effusive eruption as usual, and then we heard a quick rumbling and like a burst. Like it started off like hearing the sound of a plane, and then it just blowed out like a thunder. So when I came out, I just saw the puff of smoke going up like the mushroom, and that's when I start recording.
So your dad says that the two of you are gonna battle it out here.
Well, yes, so far she's settled down a bit. It's still rumbling. I'm just feeling it out for now.
So you are wavering, then you're in between.
Yeah,
you don't know if
wavering in between. Yeah.
Were you scared at all?
At first, because of the sound, the sound was kind of scary, but you could say like out of 10, like 7.
That's pretty scared, I would think.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much for speaking to us, Miss Lampkin. And
no problem.
but I have to give you the official advice, which is that you should evacuate.
Yes.
All right, thank you so very much.
All right.
Thank you. So, if you're just joining us, Kenton Chance, and I'm coming to you live from Rose Hall, where the effusive eruption of La Soufrière continues. I need to leave this area soon. Excuse me, I have to wipe the lens of my device. Yes, because the ash is falling quite a bit, and I need to pack up my device, my equipment, so that they don't get to dirty. Quite a bit of ash is falling, and the official order is that people should evacuate, and that's the advice that we're going to give. And we encourage everyone to stay safe and to follow the advice of the officials. We'll try our best. Safety being the first consideration, to keep you informed about what is taking place here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where the effusive eruption of La Soufrière continues. And I'm just going to show you just one thing. I was illustrating about the amount of ash that has fallen, and if you can imagine, this much has fallen on this vehicle in the time that I got here. So I can, clearly write, but then I don't want to damage the paint either, IWN on there. So this is Kenton Chance. I'm coming to you live. Yeah, so this is Kenton Chance, and I'm coming to you live from Rose Hall, where the effusive eruption of La Soufrière here has not effusive, I'm sorry, an explosive eruption of La Soufrière occurred this morning. I was told maybe about an hour ago, and the mountain continues to rumble, and there's quite a bit of ash fall in the area. And just to give you a passing view of La Soufrière, I don't know why people refer to La Soufrière as feminine. The Prime Minister referred to him as Our Lady, and Miss Lamkin, who I just interviewed, said she has quieted down. That's interesting. All right, so thank you so very much, and sorry I couldn't interact with you as I normally might do during a live broadcast. But thank you for joining me, and please stay safe. And thank you all for the kind wishes that I myself stay safe. I will endeavor to do that, safety being the first priority. Bye.
Yeah, this suffer just blew the guys right at Chester over my head here. Watch, look at this. Wow. Seeing this thing live. A Chester cottage right here. This thing mount over the top of the mountain. Wow. The volcano have just blown in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
This is what happened. This is what happening right now.
How you ever coming?
As you can see on the ground, it's ashes, you know. Ashes falling. Yes, please. Yes. We have it locked already. We have it already. Don't worry.